Hey guys, welcome back to Cam and Jay today. Thank you so much for being here. This is the video for my 4-week gastric bypass update. So I struggled doing this video. I'm actually doing it a couple days after the 28th, which would have been officially the 4th week. I'm actually doing it on December 1st for a couple of reasons. The first is I couldn't find the energy on the 28th to make a video for some reason. And then compounded onto that, I was thinking, well, my surgery date was on the 1st of November. So hopefully I can muster up the energy to do it on the 1st, and I did today. So that's that. I'm going to go over the stats for you guys, and then I'm going to tell you what's been going on with me, and then I'll show you the pictures, of course, at the end of the video. So first of all, I'm going to go over my measurements. My neck has pretty much stayed the same. It's gone down only very slightly, not even a full inch. So there's that. My waist has gone down 4.6 inches approximately, and my hips have gone down 4.1 inches. I seriously regret not measuring my arms because they were like a huge form of insecurity for me. I wear sweaters literally everywhere. No matter what weather, no matter what time of day, no matter anything, I find a way to wear a sweater. So I'm like, I don't know, even know how I didn't think to start measuring them, but I'm going to starting now. It's just sad because it's going to be 4 weeks late, but whatever, it is what it is. So, post-op, forgive me. Guys, I'm just out of it, totally out of it. I'm not myself at all. So let's start that again. When I went in for the liquid diet, I was 240.4. When I went in for surgery after 2 weeks of the liquid diet, I was 228.8. So that's approximately 12 pounds, I believe. Guys, I'm totally out of it. I can't even explain. So what I'm trying to say is, throughout the time between the time I started the liquid diet and right now, my weight is now 215.8. And I have lost a total of 24.6 pounds, I believe. And in the first month, so from November 1st to December 1st today, I have lost 13 pounds. So that's that. Apparently that's good stats. I literally, I'm fine with that. I know this is like a long-term process, and I'm okay with that. I can't see the differences in the pictures at all. Like I literally can't see it. Um, I've heard that you really, like yourself, other people may notice. Like I have other people that mention like, oh, your face looks good, or like, it's going down or whatever. But it's like I can't really see it. I heard that like only after you hit like the 50-pound mark, you start to notice it on yourself. So looking forward to that. I would say the 4th week and a bit has been really rough. Every day I'm trying to do my protein and my water and my vitamins, and I always miss something. Something doesn't get done. The more I find that you start to integrate things into your life, other things, it's like that just goes out the window. I certainly cannot get down all the protein and all the water together. I was doing okay in the first few weeks, because like I literally was like in bed and I was just sipping all the time. But as soon as I started integrating, like trying to clean my house and like doing other things, like for instance, I went to a funeral yesterday and there's just no way. Everything yesterday was completely I didn't have enough protein. I didn't have enough of my vitamins. I don't even, I had one half a bottle of water at the funeral. I wasn't expecting it, but the first time that I like put on makeup and left my house was for a funeral. Um, and like, for an outing, where other people will be there, food will be there. That went okay. I had water, as I said, which went down fine. I also had fruit, and they had some like deli meats there, so I had that as well. They had fried chicken there, and they had like burgers, like I forget what they're called, like little shooter burgers. I don't know what they're called. They didn't even appeal to me, which is like the craziest thing. It's like actually shocking. Did not even appeal to me. I saw it and it didn't even like my brain didn't even go, let's chew it, let's try it, let's taste it. None of that, which is insane. I went for fruit. I took blueberries, strawberries, pineapple, watermelon. There may have been something else that I'm not remembering. And I ate that. I had some of the deli meat, and I also tried to eat a Caesar salad, but it just didn't taste that great. So I ended up not eating that. Not that I could fit it anyways. I ate the fruit and the deli meat. Um, and I was like full, like as if I ate a full meal, which is crazy. And I also thought like, wow, I'm surprised I fit that much food in, even though it wasn't a lot, obviously. Like before surgery, that was like a joke. That's like drinking a sip of water before eating food. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was crazy. I was totally fine. Like not even overly full, but just full, where knew I didn't need to eat anymore. And it was like I went through the rest of the funeral, and like the reception afterwards. Um, Totally fine. Like not thinking about food, not thinking I'm hungry, not wanting seconds or anything. It was in that way, it was like amazing. But I will say, I don't know if it's now that I think about it, I don't know if it's because I didn't take my vitamins, or supplements or whatever. As soon as I got back, I like fell asleep and like I passed out, completely passed out. I was totally exhausted. Which, maybe it was a stressful day, or but even for me, I'm thinking like, wow, I fell asleep um legit early, like, you know what I mean? So I thought that was interesting. Not sure if that was just because my body's still trying to heal itself, or because I didn't take any of the vitamins that I usually take. um Out of all the things, the protein and the water and the vitamins are the ones that I usually get right. And mostly because I'm deathly afraid of like losing hair, you know. Um, but I don't always get it right either. So it's actually like, just like everyone says, it's super difficult. I can't even imagine like having a full list of things to do properly, how that's going to work. I don't even understand it, but I'm going to keep pushing on. As far as food goes, I'm trying a bit of everything. I'm sure I told you guys in a previous video, I already in this last month had a Kit Kat bar, ate it slowly, didn't affect me. I've had dumping syndrome, um, once where I had to vomit, which I explained to you guys, and another time where um, I didn't vomit. I just kind of felt lightheaded and nauseous, and I like went to lay down. And not even nauseous. Like it was like not full on, but it was like, "Ooh, girl, you slipping, girl." So, there's that, but I mean, I really haven't experienced that otherwise. I've been eating as best I can. I definitely haven't gotten down like regular eating times, which is my new goal, even though the other goals I'm not even achieving right now. Um, but that's what I would like to do, have regular eating times. I'm really worried about going back to a regular routine and not having this stuff like nailed down. And even if it is nailed down, then going back to a regular routine and not having the time to do this, because let's face it, girl, you don't. You know what I mean? So I don't even know. I'm not sure, but I'll figure it out, I know. Um, what was I saying? So eating. So yeah, I've had two, literally exactly two episodes of what I believe is dumping for sure the first time. Second time, my body telling me you're in hot water, don't go any further. And I didn't. I've had a little teensy bit of rice. It went down okay. And when I say a teensy bit, I mean like 4 teaspoons, literally 4 teaspoons. I made these like, salmon bites. TikTok made me do it. And they were good. Went down fine. I had pasta just a little bit, literally like not even a palm's worth, like obviously not a palm's worth, like a little tiny bit. A few strands, if you will. And I found that to taste gross, which is like so weird. The regular pasta that I like always used to eat and love, it tasted really like sandy or like mealy, which was weird. And I didn't even have a lot. And I was like, wow, this is weird. I'm so happy about that though, because who needs carbs? Nobody. We don't need it. So I was like, well, I'm fine with that being out. I'm relieved that chocolate doesn't make me sick, at least even in small bits, because I love chocolate. I still have a sweet tooth. Some of the feelings that I had right after surgery are gone. Like my sense of smell seems to be back to normal. Um, so that's good. I think I don't like pasta. I don't know if it was just like I had spaghetti, so I don't know. Maybe I'll like a different type of pasta, or maybe my pasta needs to be cooked to a softer consistency. Um, so there's that. But I've been eating stuff. You know what I mean? I've been eating stuff. I'm kind of on this mission to try to replace a lot of the things that I used to eat with like low calorie options, or low carbohydrate options. And hopefully I can get like a routine where like I can still eat snacks and I can still eat, things that I like to eat, but they're not so carbohydrate loaded as they were before. So I started another channel, and it's called Berry Tasty Foods. And I'm going to be trying different snacks and foods and different things like that on that channel. I opened it, but I didn't want to get started in posting until I was like cleared to properly eat, which I am now. So I'm going to figure that out. That'll just be like, a fun thing to do. What else? So I was on the unlucky side as far as my incisions go. Um, Three of them have closed but are darker than my regular skin. So I'll have, which is like, that's normal for me. You guys can see, like, literally any touch to my skin makes it a horrible black color. The melanin is all up in it. So, three of them are super dark and kind of raised, and then two of them just won't heal at all. One is literally open and is just beginning to try to close itself now, and another one literally has like a stitch coming out of it. Excuse me. So that sucks. I'm not happy about that. I'm going to be seeing my doctor. Hopefully, there's something that can be done about that. I feel like because the stitch is coming out of one, it can't fully close itself. And I'm 4 weeks out, so all of my incisions should be closed by now, but they're not. I still do have some pain around the incisions. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or not, but it is. Occasionally, I have like a pinching pain in my stomach. And I'm assuming that's just because, like, things are still trying to heal properly inside. The best way I can explain it is like an uncomfortable pinching pain. Whenever I feel it, I just kind of stop and like try to concentrate on having it stop. Excuse me, I'm just being looking insane right now. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with my eye right now. So yeah, that's basically it. Do I have any regrets, you ask? No, I don't have any regrets. I'm happy I did it. I'm happy of the adjustment, the restriction that I wanted. I'm happy that I kind of no longer like pasta, or at least I think I don't. I'm debating on whether, like, how do I go about this? Like, in my head, I'm so used to going up and down with the food that it's like I want to, as I was saying, like just replace everything, at least at the very minimum, have some options that are less carbohydrate loaded. Um, because when I was doing keto, that was the best results that I ever got. So I know that there's something up with that, the intermittent fasting and the keto. But then, if you watch enough TikToks and you stay online enough, you realize that even like, speaking to the dietitian and stuff like that, like you realize that you're supposed to just eat on an interval. And technically you're supposed to just be eating regular foods. You know what I mean? So I can't decide if I found these noodles and they're like fiber based and they're not really pasta noodles, but they appear to be pasta noodles. Um, and so it's like I want to replace all the bad things in my life with stuff that are zero carbs. But then it's like I shouldn't be doing that. I should just be eating normal food. And, if I don't like it, like the pasta right now, then I don't have to have that per se, but just eating regular foods on a normal basis. So I think I'm struggling mentally with that on like, what do I do? Do I take the chance? Like my brain tells me, like, do you take the chance and eat regular food? Like, are you really going to eat rice? Are you going to do that to yourself and gain? Like, you know what I mean? I can't like break the cycle in my head, even though there's like, people that, and like, like I said, the dietitian or like TikTok people or whoever people that are saying health wise that, you know, you can eat regular food, everything's going to be fine. And I'm just like, no, my body doesn't believe you at all. So, just to give you guys an idea of where I'm at mentally with everything, as of right now, I would call it struggling. Also, just for the vlog and for the people that are doing this, I've just been like over the last 2 weeks, I've just been kind of down. Um, you know, it's hard to explain, but like I've just been like, it's weird. I don't even know. But it's actually really hard to explain. I don't necessarily feel depressed, but I'll have moments where my mood is like low and I'll just maybe like I'll just cry for a bit. Like, let's be real. I don't know if this is too TMI to put on the screen, but it's almost like a feeling of being overwhelmed. Wish, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had to just, bust a cry before, but I don't know if this is like related to the serious changes that are happening because first of all, let me just say I'm strong and I'll get through it. And I know what's what. And like, I know how to regulate myself and manage myself. But it's just, I think it's good to mention for the people that might be going through it that, hey, that might be the case. Um, what I've realized is I've had stressful moments in the last month, things that would like when I say like set me off was the words I was going to use. Like when I say set me off, I don't mean like I go insane or anything. I just mean like things that would truly bother me, put my blood pressure up. I'm stressed out, the cortisol's rising, like, you know, things have happened and it's like I came to the realization like, okay, no alcohol, which I'm not doing. I have no desire to find out if I'm going to be one of this, statistics of alcoholism, which is a very real thing that I've heard people talk about. And I've always just been like that, like, don't even bother trying it. I tried cigarettes and I regret that. a long time ago. So it's like, but I'm not smoking. I'm not drinking. I don't do recreational drugs. I'm not smoking, I'm not drinking, I'm not eating chocolate, like binge eating chocolate. I'm not binge eating pasta. I have no comfort avenues. And I'm like, what the hell? Or is this, do people live like this? They don't like, what do you do? It's kind of shocking. Like I'm doing it. I'm doing it out here in these streets, but girl, how? I don't know. I don't even know how I'm doing. I guess I'm just breathing through it. I'm not trying to be like melodramatic, but I used to, like, I would basically be in situations over the last month where I'm like, wow, right now I'd be chain smoking. Not actually, but kind of. Or, I don't even, I'm not a big drinker, but, if I get to a certain level of stressed outness, I would certainly go have a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like a glass of wine or something to take the edge off. And if you're younger watching this, don't do any of these things. They're so unnecessary. If you can avoid it, try to avoid it. That's my message to you. Just like I would say to my son, like, honestly, everything in moderation, but like, it's just like, if you can avoid smoking, don't do it. And I totally get the people that are smoking because I was a smoker. But anyways, I digress. What I'm trying to say is that I don't even know, and I have not been on a normal schedule. Like I've just had things that are just stupid things in life that get screwed up out of your control and there's nothing you can do. But like being full time at work, like just stress, like I don't even know. So I'm afraid I'm not drinking, or at least I don't think I'm going to try drinking until actually the 12 months that they say, because I'm afraid. Um, and I mean, this is how I'm feeling today. Some days this is like, I can do it. I got this. So take that for what you will. If you know, you know. So yeah, that's basically it. That's my update. I can't think of anything that I missed right now. I'll be doing an update each week anyways, to let you guys know where I am with things. I'm going to show you the pictures. I'm running out of like ways that I know how to edit all the pictures together, but I'll do my best. I think what I'll probably start doing is like doing the before picture, like either the surgery day picture and then the week that I'm currently talking about, the pictures for that week, or maybe I'll do the pre-liquid diet, the surgery day, and then the day for that week. And see, in order just to kind of give you guys an idea of where I am with everything instead of putting all the pictures side by side. But I'll figure that out later. Maybe I'll do a video at the end of like a year or whenever that I reach my goal weight, and just so you guys know, my goal weight is 130. I wanted to lose 100 pounds from surgery. I don't know if I'm going to need to. I might get to a different weight and feel like that's good. But that's just where I am in my mind, what I'm striving for. Although I know you really shouldn't have a number to strive for, but I do. So there's that. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's my update. I hope it was helpful for anyone that's listening. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. All the people that have been commenting, so greatly appreciated. If you have questions, please leave them in the comment box below. Definitely check out my new channel called Very Tasty Foods. And thanks for the support, I guess. And I guess I'll see you guys next week. Bye.